Hey, Bubs, and welcome to another edition of Reading the Quran with Sulaiman. 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 Quran. Sulaiman. Quran. Sulaiman. Quran. Sulaiman. Quran. With Sulaiman. I'm gonna just pick a page out of here and read. Verily, Allah will defend from ill those who believe. Verily, Allah loveth not any that is a traitor to faith or shows ingratitude. To those against him, war is made, permission is given to fight because they are wronged, and verily, Allah is the most powerful for their aid. They are those who have been expelled from their homes in defiance of right, for no cause except that they say, O Lord is Allah. Did not Allah check one set of people by means of another? There would surely have been pulled down monasteries, churches, synagogues, and mosques, in which the same of Allah is commemorated in abundant measure. Allah will certainly aid those who aid his cause, for verily Allah is full of strength, exalted in might, able to enforce his will. They are those who will establish them in the land, establish regular prayer and give regular charity, enjoin the right and forbid wrong. With Allah rest the end and decision of all affairs. If they treat thy mission as false, so did the peoples before them with their prophets, and the people of Noah, and Ad, and Thamud, those of Abraham and Lut, and the companions of the Madian people, and Moses was rejected in the same way. But I granted respite to the unbelievers, and only after that did I punish them. But how terrible was my rejection of them. How many populations have we destroyed, which were given to wrongdoing? They tumbled down on their roofs, and how many wells are lying idle and neglected, and castles lofty and well built. Do they not travel through the land so that their hearts and minds may thus learn wisdom, and their ears may thus learn to hear? Truly, it is not the eyes that are blind, but their hearts which are in their breasts. Yet they ask thee to hasten on the punishment, but Allah will not fail, and his promise, verily a day in that the sight of thy Lord is like 1,000 years of your reckoning. And to how many populations did I give respite, which were given to wrongdoing? In the end, I punished them. To me is the destination. Say, O men, I am sent to you only to give you a clear warning. Those who believe and work righteousness, for them is forgiveness and a sustenance most generous. But those who strive against our signs to frustrate them will be companions of the fire. Never did we send a messenger or a prophet before thee, but when he framed a desire, Satan threw some vanity into his desire. But Allah will cancel anything vain that Satan throws in, and Allah will confirm and establish his signs, for Allah is full of knowledge and wisdom. That he may make the suggestions thrown in Satan, but a trial for those in whose hearts is a disease, and who are hardened of heart. Verily, the wrongdoers are in a schism far from the truth, and that those on whom knowledge has been bestowed may learn that the Quran is the truth from thy Lord, and that they may believe therein, and their hearts may be made humbly open to it. For verily Allah is the guide of those who believe to the straight way. Those who reject faith will not cease to be in doubt concerning revelation until the honor of judgment comes suddenly upon them, or there comes to them the penalty, a day of disaster. On that day the dominion will be that of Allah. He will judge between them. So those who believe and work righteous deeds will be in the gardens of delight. And those who reject faith and deny our signs, there will be a humiliating punishment. Those who leave their homes in the cause of Allah and then slain in the cause of Allah and are then slain or die, on them will Allah bestow verily a good provision. Truly Allah is He who bestows the best provision. Verily He will admit them to a place with which they shall be well pleased, for Allah all-knowing, most forbearing. That is so, if one has retaliated to no greater extent than the injury he received, and is again set upon inordinately, Allah will help him. For Allah is one that blots out sins and forgives again and again. That is because Allah merges night into day, and He merges day into night. And verily, it is Allah who hears and sees all things. That is because Allah, He is the reality, and those besides Him whom they invoke, they are but vain falsehood. Verily Allah is He, most high, most great. Seest thou not that Allah sends down rain from the sky, and forthwith the earth becomes clothed with green? For Allah is He who understands the finest mystery, and is well acquainted with Him. To Him belongs all that is in the heavens and on earth. For verily Allah, He is free of all wants, worthy of all praise. Seest thou not that Allah has made subject to you men all that is on the earth, and the ships that sail through the sea by His command? He withholds the sky from falling on earth except by His leave, for Allah is most kind and most merciful to man. It is He who gave you life, will cause you to die, and will again give you life. Truly, man is a most ungrateful creature. To every people have we appointed rites and ceremonies which they must follow. Let them not then dispute with thee on the matter, but do thou invite them to thy Lord, for thou art assuredly on the right way. If they do not wrangle with thee, say, Allah knows best what is ye are doing. What it is ye are doing. Allah will judge between you on the day of judgment concerning the matters in which ye differ. Knowest thou not that Allah knows all that is in heaven and on earth? Indeed, it is all in a record, and that is easy for Allah. Yet they worship besides Allah things for which no authority has been sent down to them, and of which they have really no knowledge. For those that do wrong, there is no helper. When our clear signs are rehearsed to them, thou wilt notice a denial on the faces of the unbelievers. They nearly attack with violence. Those who rehearse our signs to them say, shall I tell you of something far worse than these signs? It is the fire of hell. Allah has promised it to the unbelievers, and evil is that destination. O men, here is a parable set forth. Listen to it. Those on whom, besides Allah, cannot create, event, a fly, if they all met together for the purpose, and if the fly should snatch away anything from them, they would have no power to release it from the fly. Feeble are those who petition, and those whom they petition. No just as estimate have they made of Allah, for Allah is He who is strong and able to carry out His will. Allah chooses messengers from angels and from men, for Allah is He who hears and sees all things. He knows what is before them and what is behind them, and to Allah go back all questions for decision. O ye who believe, how bow down, prostrate yourselves, and adore your Lord, and do good, and ye may prosper, and strive in His cause as ye ought to strive, with sincerity and under discipline. He has chosen you and has imposed no difficulties on you in religion. It is the cult of your father Abraham. It is He who has named you Muslims, both before and in this revelation, that the messenger may be a witness for you, and ye be witnesses for mankind. So establish regular prayer, give regular charity, and hold fast to Allah. He is your protector. Do best to protect, and the best is to help. I think I'm gonna stop there. Yep. Y'all be good, not bad, and I love you.